Negative thoughts be gone. How to transform negative thoughts into positive thoughts. Hi everyone, Robert Zink, Miracle Mentor and Alchemy Life Coach. And today we are soaring high like a big, beautiful eagle flying in the direction of your dreams and your goals. Thank you for being here, high flyers. Today we're talking about negative thoughts into positive thoughts. It's one of the questions I get probably more often than any other question. Robert, I can't stop my negative thoughts. What am I going to do? I mean, I'm thinking positive. I'm really working to think positive. I'm trying to think positive. And then my negative thought comes up. Well, look, the more you try to think positive, the more you really put an effort into thinking positive, the more likely you are to have negative thoughts. Because what you're doing is you are putting so much energy into one direction that thoughts begin to come in the opposite direction to kind of counterbalance your thinking. Labeling thoughts as negative or positive, we do that so we understand what we're talking about. It's a way of being clear about what kind of thought it is, whether it's high vibrational or whether it's lower vibrational. But the truth of the matter is, high flyers, there really is no such thing as a positive thought or a negative thought. Thoughts are just thoughts. Let me use an example. Let's say you are out in the jungle with a group of people, and there is a tiger growling, and it's hungry. You can tell it's hungry, and it's coming toward you. Everybody says, Robert, what are you being nervous about? Just think positive. Open up your hands. Breathe deep. And this tiger will come up to you, and it will pet you and love you and lick you, and you will be friends forever and ever. Now, there may be a possibility of that, but I'm not choosing to risk everything on that possibility. So I choose what they would consider, my friends consider, a negative thought by getting into the Jeep and say, hey, if you want to come, get in, otherwise I'm gone. Oh, that was a negative thought? Maybe it was a positive thought. It was a positive thought that I'm going to save my life and get myself out of here. You see, to some people, it was a negative thought. To others, it was a positive thought. Don't you just hate it, high flyers? Hate. Did I use the word hate? I just did a video on that. Rachel, you're supposed to cut this out. Okay. Did I say it? I did. When people come up to you and they say, you need to start thinking positive. You need to have positive thoughts. You need to become a positive thinker. And I understand where they're coming from. You understand as well. But really, in truth, there's no such thing as positive thoughts or negative thoughts. Trying to think positive, as I said earlier, creates resistance. And so you get more opposite kind of thoughts coming at you, and you seem plagued by them. It's like, wow, this is like the 11th plague or something coming at me. Negative thoughts, where are they coming from? I never had so many negative thoughts. And that's because you're putting so much effort into trying to think positive. Thoughts, high flyers, are neutral. They are seeds. Think of your thoughts as seeds. We've talked about this in other videos, but it's the best illustration I can give you. Think of your thoughts as seeds. When you plant your thought into the infinite field of potential, you begin to manifest your deepest desires, dreams, and your goals. So, high flyers, thoughts by themselves are seeds. When you plant them, they need some nurturing. They need some fertilizer, and they need some water. They need some sunlight in order to grow the kind of harvest that you desire in your life, the kind of wealth that you are creating, the love that you desire, the health that you absolutely need. So the thought alone is not enough. It needs to be emotionalized. When that thought is emotionalized, it turns into feelings, and those feelings are what connect with the infinite field of potential and help you manifest literally anything you desire. So, high flyers, maybe the best way to talk about thoughts, maybe the best way, is to think of them as either productive thoughts or empowering thoughts or disempowering thoughts, non-productive thoughts. So think about this. You have a goal. You have an intention that you would like to manifest in your life. Do your thoughts lead you in that direction? Do they point in that direction? Or do they point in an opposite direction? Do they point into the direction of fear and doubt and worry and anxiety and everything else? If they point in that direction, then they're an unproductive thought. So understand that different thoughts vibrate at different levels. Different thoughts vibrate at different levels. Higher vibrational thoughts are more productive and they are more certain. That's a key. You see, when you have an extremely high productive vibrational thought, you're certain about the outcome of what you're manifesting. You're certain that you're called on this path. You're certain that you're called on this journey. You're certain you're called to be with this person or to be in this company or to start this business. You see, certainty. Certainty. Oh, just write that down. Certainty. Write it down below here. Certainty gives you absolute positive thoughts. Not positive in the sense of positive negative, but positive in the sense of productive and empowering. Certainty. So high flyers, how do you stop negative thoughts? Well, you really don't, but let me explain something to you that goes back to the ancient mystery schools. In the ancient mystery temple of Solomon, there were two pillars, the black pillar and the white pillar. The black pillar represented that of feminine energy. The white pillar represented that of masculine energy. The black pillar represented energy that was severe. The white pillar represented energy that was merciful or giving. These are opposite energies. The initiate's job was to step up in between the pillars of Jachin and Boaz, the two opposite pillars, and bring those opposite energies together within him or herself. This is very important. You're taking all the thoughts on one side of your brain, all the thoughts on another side, and you are bringing them together in a position of equilibrium. So the meditation is very simple. Visualize two pillars. One pillar could be a pillar of water. Another could be a pillar of fire. Or a black pillar, a white pillar. Negative thoughts, positive thoughts. Stand in between. And you'll notice that when I start every video, almost every video, I bring my hands together like this. What I'm really doing is I'm taking all the opposite energies and I'm uniting them in unison, in harmony. And now all the energies and all the thoughts that come out of my brain are productive. So this is a very powerful symbol for unity, unification of both parts of your mind. The part that says, yes, let's do it. The part that says, no, we better not. Okay? And you come into this position, and usually you will come up with a third answer. The late Stephen Covey used to say, it's synergy that we want. Synergy is where we live at our highest position. Synergy is where it's not this way, it's not that way, it's a whole new way. It's a whole new way of thinking. And that's where both parts of you, every part of you, is now in unison and harmony, working together for your goals and your dreams. So next, high flyers, I think it's important that you and I, if we are going to maintain control of our thoughts and have productive, optimistic thoughts, we need to stop judging our thoughts. Look, I get up in the morning and a thought goes through my head and I go, where did that thought come from? You know, wow, that never crossed my mind before. And then if it's a non-productive thought, if it's a thought in opposition to my dreams and goals, well, I just let it fly through me. I just let it go. If it is a thought that's empowering and in the direction of my dreams and goals, then I nurture it. Remember? Water, sunshine, emotions, passion, feelings. That's how you nurture a thought. You give that thought energy by putting feelings and passion and energy into it. So that's very important. Thoughts that take you to your highest version of who you are begin with equilibrium and next, gratitude. Gratitude. When you are filled with grateful thoughts, it's very difficult to think unproductive, disempowering thoughts. So if you are being overwhelmed by negative thoughts, flood your mind and energy field with thoughts of gratitude, of thanksgiving. Wow, I'm so grateful. And go back to your childhood. Go back as far back as you can and go all the way to present time if you need to. Be grateful for everything that you have, everything that you've experienced, and everything that is coming into your life because you are the one attracting it. And the more you fill yourself up with gratitude, the more you're going to have productive, empowering, resourceful thoughts. Happy thoughts. Happy, happy, happy. Oh yeah, I like happy thoughts. Happy. Get yourself in happy thought mood by putting on some music, putting on something that you'd like to watch on television. Maybe it's a movie, one of your favorite movies. So you've got some music or something that you can watch. Perhaps it's just getting out and exercising and walking and moving your body and being a part of life and being a part of the universe. But the more you increase the happy thoughts in your energy field, the more productive your mindset will be. And it never fails. High flyers, it never fails. Ever, ever, ever. Did I say never? I did. It fails. Okay. To pay it forward. To have wonderful, lovely, wholesome, happy, joyful, grateful thoughts by finding someone that could use your help and paying it forward. I don't care whether you're buying the person in line a cup of coffee at Starbucks or whether you are paying for someone's gas in line or you're buying someone that is homeless, a blanket or a new coat or something, whatever you want to do. You don't need to tell anybody. People say, well, I'm doing it for them. You're really doing it for yourself. When you give, you feel so much better. You are uplifted and you are operating at your highest version. And that's where productive, positive, optimistic, loving, wholesome, manifesting thoughts are just flooding your mind. And then I would say number 4 is choosing to believe your dreams and goals. It's a choice, high flyers. It's a choice. You can choose to believe totally. I totally and completely believe. I know that there's no evidence for it. Nobody is saying it will happen. Everything proves that it won't, but I believe it will. I believe it has. I believe it is. And it's the people with that mindset that create miracles in our world. And finally, involve yourself in some kind of daily ritual, some kind of ritual work that helps empower your life. Whether it's gardening or doing yoga, or in our group, the Golden Dawn, we do ritual work, before the universe. Whatever it is, find a ritual that you enjoy. Maybe several, one before bed, one in the morning. Some kind of a morning adoration. You can create your own. If you don't like the rituals that are out there, create your own. But some kind of morning ritual helps you maintain happy thoughts. I love you. Have a great day. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.